Welcome to Inner Aligned, where biblical truth meets the subconscious mind. Let me tell you what I used to believe about peace. I believed it was random, like some days you wake up and feel peaceful, and other days it's like anxiety is just waiting for you at the edge of the bed. I thought peace was a mood, something that happened to you, something you couldn't control. And when I didn't feel peaceful, I assumed something was wrong spiritually. I'd think, I must not have enough faith. I must not be praying right. I must be doing something wrong. Because everyone around me seemed to have it together while I was drowning in mental noise. Here's the lie. Peace is random and some people just have it. But peace isn't a personality trait. Peace isn't luck. Peace is a result. And once I understood what produces it, everything changed. Isaiah 26:3 gives us one of the most powerful promises in all of Scripture. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you. Look at the structure of that promise. The peace isn't random, it's conditional. Not on perfection, but on focus. The word stayed means fixed, anchored, established. God is saying, when your mind is anchored on me, I will keep you in peace. And not just ordinary peace, but perfect peace. In Hebrew, the phrase is shalom, shalom, peace, peace. A doubling that means complete, total, whole peace. Nothing missing, nothing broken. God isn't offering you a moment of calm. He's offering you a state of being. But it's connected to where your mind is fixed. Peace is not the absence of problems. Peace is the presence of alignment. Here's the neuroscience behind this. Your brain has two primary operating modes, often simplified as the fight or flight response, the sympathetic nervous system, and the rest and digest response, the parasympathetic nervous system. When your mind is fixated on worry, fear, or uncertainty, your brain stays in a low-grade state of stress. Cortisol stays elevated. Your body stays tense. Your thinking narrows. You can't be creative, restful, or clear when you're in survival mode. But when your mind focuses on something it trusts, something stable, something true, the parasympathetic system activates. Your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, your brain shifts from reactive to reflective. This is exactly what happens when your mind stays on God. Meditation on truth, repeating scripture, fixing your thoughts on God's character, actually shifts your brain out of anxiety and into rest. Your subconscious amplifies whatever you give it. Feed it fear, and it amplifies fear. Feed it truth about who God is, and it amplifies peace. This isn't wishful thinking. This is how your Creator designed your neurology to respond to Him. When your mind learns to stay fixed, when truth becomes your default focus instead of fear, peace stops being a rare visitor and becomes your home. You don't stop facing hard things, but you stop being swallowed by them. The storm is real, but you're no longer drowning in it. Before mental alignment, anxiety was your baseline. After mental alignment, peace becomes your baseline. And anxiety becomes the interruption instead of the norm. You sleep differently. You respond differently. You carry yourself differently. Not because life got easier, but because your mind found its anchor. Say this out loud. My mind is stayed on God. I am anchored in truth. I am kept in perfect peace, not because my life is perfect, but because my focus is fixed. If anxiety has been your constant companion, I want you to know there is another way, and we're walking toward it together. Every week in this series builds on the last. Every truth compounds. Come back for week 8. We're going to talk about purpose, and I believe you're going to see yourself differently when we're done.